Today we're looking at two more condominiums, large older condominiums located in Cebu Park Tower One. And the fellow showing this to me told me it was the first condominium built in Cebu City quite a few years ago. 14, 15 years ago, I'm guessing. And because of that, it was before they started downsizing. I don't know, 11, 12 years ago, they started downsizing condominiums with high demand, trying to fit more people into the same spaces, basically. And almost all the newer condominiums, a decade or so old, as many of you know, start out at 22 square meters, only 250 square feet, something like that. And just even the one bedrooms, two bedrooms are quite small. And these older units, you can find them well built in good areas. This is in Cebu Business Park, very close, just a couple blocks from Ayala Mall, the big Ayala Mall in Cebu City. And we're going to look at two different units here. They do have a pool. Do not have a gym here. Many years ago, I did a video in one of these that was better furnished than the two we're going to look at. I think the next one is unfurnished. And this is a little storage area, laundry area, uh, whatever you want to use it for, which is nice. Look, because a lot of these smaller units, boy, they're just lacking in storage space. Anyway, yeah, several years ago, gosh, even 6, 7 years ago, I did a video on one in here, pretty well furnished, and they were asking, I think, 45,000 per month. Uh, this one, I'm just guessing it's about the same range, about 85 square meters, I believe. The fellow showing this to me, I just walked in off the street and said, did they have any units that I could inquire about, that they could show me. The owners had provided them with the keys in case they had anyone with interest. So I will put the contact information for the front desk people, and they can track down the owners if you want to get more additional information. Pretty quiet area. You're not right on the busy street. This unit is, if you're familiar with the Ayala Mall area, Cebu Business Park area, it is run and operated and secured by the Ayala Corporation. They've got their own security people out there. They've got speed bumps out on a lot of the roads that go around there that people use. Therefore, a lot of the traffic isn't roaring through. You get the occasional loud motorbike. Cebu City, it seems like they're not enforcing any of the loud motorbike muffler sounds. I know Bacolod is. Iloilo is. There's a few other cities I've read about that are enforcing that, not allowing those loud motorbikes. But seemed to be relatively quiet. I could hear a little bit of traffic noise when I was viewing these units. But you've got just your basic furnishings here, which would work out for me because I've got a one bedroom, 45, 42 square meters, I think, with a good sized balcony, and I've got about half of my furnishings now. I bought a larger refrigerator. I've got a few clothing, a couple of clothing cabinets, some other cabinets. And I would want something like this because I've got some furnishings that I would want to move in, and there's enough space here. So yeah, Cebu Park Tower One. I'll point out Tower Two, just down the street a bit here, a little bit later when we go outside. But they've got a pool, small pool. That area was closed a little bit, but I was able to view the pool. They had some sort of event going on, wedding anniversary, something like that. Tables were all decorated up real nice. And yeah, the second one we're viewing, there again, I think about the same size, probably 85 square meters, something like that. 900 square feet, close to 900 square feet. Ceiling fan there. Window type air conditioners. I would, if it was mine, I would replace those with split type air conditioners, definitely. And I think there is some space on the outside. It's not really a balcony, but there's a little space out there. You could set a split type aircon unit up there. 2 bedroom again. Some built-in closet storage, and looking out the window there over at Calix. And a few days I'm gonna view unit there, Calix. And yeah, this whole area here is kind of, they've got, you can see parking down on the street there. They've got each one of these condos has underground parking, but then they also have some parking out on the street as well. If you don't want to pay for that, rent a spot or buy a spot. My observation is most parking spots, if you can buy one, go from a little less than 1 million pesos to a million, upwards of 1.5 million pesos, depending upon the development. And to rent a spot, if you can find a rental spot, I think average probably right around 6,000 pesos a month, something like that. It really depends on the property you're going to rent. And Ayala Mall, Cebu Business District, a lot of commercial buildings out there. You can see the little bit of it's not really a balcony, but it's an area out there. You could definitely be very easy to put a split type air conditioning out there. And of course, you have your CR, comfort room, toilet, shower area. I would definitely also put some cabinets underneath the sink there. Need places to put stuff. And I'm always surprised when there are CRs, bathroom, toilet areas that don't have cabinetry to put stuff in. You can purchase that type of thing really quite inexpensively. But yeah, here's a relatively small pool. In the wall, there's a street right outside of this wall there. But it's kind of a dead end street, so people go in, they park there. And here's a look at the outside of the building. And yeah, that's kind of a main street out there. Cebu Business, Ayala property all around us, surrounding us. Not too far from here, there's the new Holiday Inn Hotel. I haven't been in there yet. And a couple more. Yeah, they're on the right. You've got the Calix, and they're on the left. You've got Sedona Park. I just did a video there, and very very nice higher end condominium, older, larger, 85 square meter 2 bedroom units in there as well. And what else can I tell you about? Yeah, nice area. Should be relatively quiet. I did not see any stray dogs running around the neighborhood, for instance. I did not see or hear roosters crowing. And almost everybody in the Philippines owns a rooster. Very popular sport here in the Philippines. It really will depend. Any place you live will depend upon what direction you're facing. And if you're facing the poor squatter area, you're going to have dogs. You're going to have, if you're facing a busy street, you're going to have the loud motorbikes. And if you're facing some of the poor areas or a barangay hall, May, June, July, they tend to have fiestas, and then they will go until very loud until 4:30 in the morning has been my experience. I've lived in 6 different condos in 8, almost 9 years here in the Philippines, and trying to get away from the noise has been one of the challenges. Anyway, it looks like a relatively nice area, and I'll have the contact information in the description.